Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to World of Tanks Generals. This is your somewhat lovely host, NewtPlays, and today we are playing some 11th Squadron. My least favorite HQ in this game. Ugh. I don't know why it's my least favorite. It's not that it's bad or anything. I just don't enjoy playing it, which is really weird, actually. It's really, really weird, actually. So our first play is going to be the Wolverine on the back line and the A7V up front, probably, unless he does something to convince us otherwise. Alright, let's get into this deck list. It's very straightforward. It has those Wolverines, normal for an American deck. Belize, of course. It does have T40s also. So it's covered defensively quite well. Only 2 Telephonists, which is okay because of that. A lot of the other stuff is just Tier 1 stuff. Nothing very special. You have a Steward in here, which arguably you could change out for pretty much any other light tank in the game. I prefer an M5 Steward personally, but I don't have the M5 Steward on NA, so yeah. I guess you could... No, I can't think of a better light tank than the M3 other than the M5 for Americans. I think the T7 would be okay. It'd fill the role. I don't know, I kind of like the M3 because it does deal 2 damage to light tanks, and it can spot Artie, although that doesn't matter because really the only other Artie we have here is a Priest, so we're not going to be sniping out any Artie. So that is a card that I would recommend replacing. Arg. Why is this guy so slow? But other than that, I like the Stewart just because it's a good little light tank. In my opinion, it's one of my favorites. That's the reason I play it. I feel this deck could be better with a T7 combat car, though. I hate it when people do this. Why do people do this to me? So rude. Just so stupidly rude. We had a good hand and everything. You guys will probably never see this. So I'm just going to wait here another entire minute. Oh, he's here. Although I'm still probably not going to show this to you. No, I don't think so. Maybe, if the game becomes good, I will. So I'll keep commentating this, because this is practice, but him missing his first turn doesn't really bode well for his game being good, honestly, because generally when the game's not a good game because you just got the advantage of going second and first at the same time, basically, and that's just not okay. What do you want, cat? Cat, silence. I'm trying to record here. Shut up. Cat. My cat is meowing at me aggressively. No. I really hope you guys can't hear that. Because she's getting very loud, actually. If you guys probably could hear that, honestly. It'd be quite impressive. So yeah, this morning I made some spaghetti for breakfast. It's pretty good. So for once I'm actually fed decently well before filming this. Sucks that this guy missed his first turn. If this still ends up being a good game, that'll be great and preferable. But I kind of feel like it's not going to be a good game. My cat continues to meow at me. Okay, so he cleared my board right there. So the proper response to this is by killing 2 of his things. Plop this down. I think I plopped this down because healing that doesn't change anything. It just encourages him to shoot it with his HQ, which I'd rather him shoot it with that, but he's going to shoot it with a Grilly. Probably. Would be the right move. Right, so now he probably has radio operators. Oh, don't do that. Bro, that's so rude. That's so rude. How dare you? How dare you? So very rude. So now we'll only get one 16 health Lee out. But, you know, that's a fairly healthy Lee right there. So we do have card advantage, and we do have board advantage, so we'll probably be winning this game. Good chance of it. Oh yeah, I also do have a 100% on this deck for some reason. Only played 8 games in it, so it doesn't really matter too much. But that probably won't... Well, I'll probably stick around for a decent amount of time if I don't lose the recording session, because I'm probably, just being honest with you, not going to be playing this deck that much. Because I hate this HQ so very much. It's like a burning hatred I have for it. Even though it's good, actually. It's really good. Should have probably not played this and just healed twice. Now I do have 4 damage on the board, I guess, so it's worth it. 4 damage on the board instead of 1 more health. Although I guess I'd prefer the 1 more health, because that matters right here. Because that hits for 4. Hits for 4. But we are doing okay, so that's always good. We can mill him. That's always okay. That's always acceptable. Hoping to draw like a Lee next turn, or a M2. Not M2, but the T2. Sorry, I don't run M2s in this deck. It's a non-M2 list. I'll show you guys one eventually. I just don't like it too much. Because like you devote so much into the M2 and then it just gets removed, and you just pretty much just give up all of your tempo. But if you can get to stick around, you're okay, but you're still giving up a lot of tempo. So really, it's only a good snowball card. And I'm not fond of cards that are only good for like snowballing, because that's kind of not great. I prefer to have cards that help me win when I need to, you know, win. Alright, I'm thinking that I'll probably actually show you this game, because I did talk quite a bit. Wasn't the best game, but I don't really have a lot of time to record today, and I'm sorry about that. I have to go to school in about an hour. Ugh. So I'll record one more. Hopefully that'll be a good game. I don't know. Like, I don't do these necessarily to be like a guide or anything. I just do these to offer gameplay content, and that was the wrong play. Right there. That was made. Like, blatantly wrong. Let's just draw. Let's draw 6 cards. Let's put the cops on. Can do 2 to us, but that's acceptable. I know we can't like do that because that, see, it does no damage because of that. Just putting that out there. I'm pretty sure I hit end turn, but oh well. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. So now we have card advantage. The one place this deck does struggle a little bit, surprisingly, is actually healing. Because there's no real burst heal in here at all. But it doesn't really need that, because it just kind of can heal however it wants. And we're just going to develop units. Because developing the units does give us more resource growth, which gives us more healing if we need it. And right now we don't really need the healing. So we do have 2 defensive squads up, and I don't really foresee him getting through those because he's German, and Germans don't really have a good way of dealing with defensive squads. They have a few decent ways of dealing with defensive units, however. I feel pretty safe right now is just my point. Because he's going to do no damage to us with his shot. And now we're going to start sort of winning. Although it's going to be hard to out-heal his damage output for a little bit. But we'll catch up. Just put one onto the Lee. As generally this deck can... Like, once you get a bridgehead lock, if you have enough resources, you can just heal off all the damage he can do. But we have 2 1-health units in, so it's not a possibility. One of them's maxed out at 1, so... Not much we could do about the T82, and we didn't quite have enough. Well, we did. We could have spent the entire turn healing the T40 out of range, but it's not worth it when we can't keep the bridgehead lock because the T82. Rather develop some more units, get a little bit more resource growth. So that worked out pretty well for us right there. If you ask me, at least. I kind of want to mill him. Just a little bit. Okay, so we are going to heal this out of range. I'm sorry, I stopped talking. I was moving things, focusing on moving things, and I obviously can't do something and talk at the same time, clearly. So this is a win. Sadly, it wasn't that great of a win, but it's a win because sadly he missed his first turn. I hate it when that happens when I'm recording. But we're going to use it, yeah. I've decided we're using this. Because it wasn't terrible. Honestly, it was better than some of the other games I have put on my channel. You can't always have perfect games, guys. Alright. So... yeah, that's GG right there. GG. Oh, cool. How many can we draw with this? 15? No, because we can only draw 8. Steal that. And right there, what we're doing is we're just getting the medal. Could have filled the board though too. Alright, so we got the hero medal and we got that medal. Alright, we'll run one more and I'll see you then. And I'm back. So now we are playing against a 21st, which is fine. Its ability has no effect on us. So ha. Ha 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 ha. I'll get rid of that. This hand is not nearly as good. It's quite bad, honestly. That is not pleasant. It's not a pleasant thing for us to see when we're just starting, you know? And we're going to do our best to kill this thing, but we only have 4 damage on it next turn. But we're threatening it, so that's good. I think we just kind of lose, though. Just going to be honest here, I'm pretty sure we just simply lose. Almost certain of that, in fact. Because we're never going to kill this thing. That's never happening. Our stewards will die pretty quickly. We can't kill that either, so we're going to have a bad time. Oh, seriously, deck, please. Please, deck, just stop it. Well, if we draw our third Stewart, we'll be okay. But the likelihood of that happening is pretty low. Alright, so he needs to draw... No, because then he can just move this down a block. We're going to make him have to have a unit right here. Or 4 damage, or both. Which, that would be both. Because he's probably going to want to remove this with Arties, so... Still need 3 damage. Alright, he needs 3 damage. Obviously, Newt can't do math. We've proven this on multiple occasions, but if he just puts a unit here, he's good. Why did I put it? I should have put it in the middle. That was an error. That was an error. This would be dead if... No, because then he'd just move it down. Never mind. We're just too hopeful. That was the problem. We were way too hopeful. And there's the War Heroes. War Heroes isn't that great, but it's okay. And in that situation, it wasn't great for him. I think right here we just put down a big Lee. Not really even a big Lee, only 12 HP. It's not that big. And I guess we'll put the damage on there. I just hope to draw our third Stewart. Should have maybe considered keeping one of those Stewarts instead of just playing both of them. Or maybe just not even focusing on this already. I do that a lot. Sometimes I get too aggressive towards the arty, and it's just bad. Oh, great. Lovely. Our win condition's gone now. This guy had everything. That's annoying. Starting with a Sue 8, that hurts, because it's card advantage right there, and then into a logistics, even more nice, juicy card advantage. And the last standard our priest, which was the only really foreseeable way for us to win this. Easily, at least. Alright, so this is going to be a loss. That much is fairly certain. One move, thank you. We'll shoot his HQ just in case he wants to roll this up and shoot the Liberty, which he probably wants to do. Because he can remove the Liberty. Or, you know, he just has target locked in hand. He has everything. He's running a lot of orders in there, and he's somehow still winning. Yes, orders are generally kind of considered bad. Last stand's okay, target lock's okay, but he's running like probably at least 9 if he's running 3 ofs, but they're probably 2 ofs, so he's running 6, which is more than I like. But right here, there's nothing we can do about this anymore. No, we can't do anything about it. We can do this. We can shoot that and have our Liberty die next turn. We could probably come back from this, though, quite honestly. We'll try. We'll do it, because this isn't completely lost yet. Nah, it kind of is, but that's okay. There's no reason for him to kill that other than the 1 resource. So, arguably, that's okay. Well, arguably, that's good. Not just okay. I would do it, personally. I really would. Sad thing is even if we get up here, we're probably not going to be able to kill any of his arty. That's how weak our board is right now. And we only have 1 firepower on our HQ, so... Curious why there's sandbags in those tracks. There's probably a reason for it. See if we draw anything better. Nope. Although he's just going to move up, so I don't know why I wanted to play that. Because he's just going to move the Su-26 up and free attack it down, I'm sure. It's the right play to do here. Or if he had his light tank, then that's even worse for us. But if he doesn't do something about it, that'd be the wrong play on his part, and we'd be happy. But he does. Of course. Why is he running a snow tank? Snow tanks are bad. It's a 110. That's not good. What's sad though is we can't kill that Su-26. It's not a possibility. Wow, that's really sad. Oh, cool, a Wolverine. Yeah. Joy. Oh boy, it's a Wolverine. Look at that, guys. This is gonna get 2 damage on it for free. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about this anymore. We did lose. We lost the board quite hard. Alright, what could we have done better? Probably not started with 2 Stuarts. It's probably what we could have done better. Really, a Su-5 now. And you know, probably him not having every answer in the game to all of our stuff would help too. But yeah, what are you going to do? Nothing. Lay down and cry is the right response to that. Right, we can't. Alright, we're done with this game. I am now wasting your guys' time. Trying to think of what I did wrong there. I'm sure I could have played that better. Probably. Oh well. Losses happen. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. As always, leave your feedback in the comment section down below. I love you all. I hope you have wonderful days, and I'll see you next time.